WGAL News 8 Storm Team Forecast with meteorologist Ethan Houston.
Here is Ophelia. There is a tropical storm warning in effect for much of North Carolina's coastline up towards Virginia's coastline. Also, hurricane watch is in effect for some spots because Ophelia could actually reach hurricane strength before it makes landfall late overnight tonight. Here's a look at some of the sustained winds up to 41 miles per hour in Wilmington, in excess of 30 miles per hour in New Bern. You can see up towards Cape Hatteras anywhere from 30 to 33 miles per hour. So this is going to be a slow moving storm, likely bringing a soaking rain to the Susquehanna Valley as we head through the weekend. Most of this rain will be beneficial rain. It's just bad timing because I know there are a number of outdoor events for the weekend ahead. And also the rainfall could come down heavy enough that we could see some localized flash flooding. So here's the latest on the storm. Center of the storm producing winds of excess of up to 70 miles per hour. And it is going to be moving inland during the next few hours. It'll weaken back down to a remnant area of low pressure by the time we head into Sunday morning, but it's going to slow up in speed. So this storm system is going to control our weather through the weekend into Monday. So the rain will develop overnight tonight. Starts moving in after midnight. It'll be mild with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. The rain picks up in intensity through tomorrow morning, and it's going to be on and off rain as we head through tomorrow evening. And this is when the winds start to pick up. But look at the highs. Only up near 60 degrees. It is going to be a raw, cool day out there, and it's likely going to be a wet whiteout if you're heading up towards the Penn State game as they take on the Hawkeyes for the whiteout. Temperatures at kickoff just likely in the mid-50s with those breezy conditions. Same type of weather will be around for your Sunday. I think the rain will be heaviest in the morning, but it stays breezy and unseasonably cool with highs in the low to mid-60s. Think of weather that we typically see with the nor'easter during April, where the storm system moves on in, and it will remain breezy. So here's a breakdown of the rain intensity for tomorrow. The highest, or at least the most intense rain, will be coming Saturday night. Some of that will continue into Sunday morning, into Sunday afternoon. A few lingering showers could be out there as we head through Monday. Here's a look at that wind gust forecast. You can see the winds in excess of 20 miles per hour and at times greater than 30 miles per hour, especially tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Now, most of this rain is beneficial rain, but I think there will be times or some areas that get hit over and over again where we could see some ponding, water on some streets or poor drainage areas. Small creeks and streams could be bank full. Flash flooding likely low, and I think our larger rivers like the Juniata and the Susquehanna should be able to handle all this incoming rainfall. 74 was the high today after a morning low of 52. We do have that thin veil of clouds pushing in across the valley. Right now it's reporting mostly clear, but those high level clouds really thickening up out there. It's 63 in Harrisburg with dew points sitting in the lower 50s. 62 currently in Lancaster, 63 if you're watching us in York. So temperatures still in the 60s down towards the Carolinas where we're watching Ophelia spin. So high pressure to the north, high pressure to the west. And that's the path that this least resistance that Ophelia is going to take. And as we've got that high pressure and approaching area of low pressure from Ophelia, the winds will pick up and we're just going to be like at the end of a garden hose when you pinch it, when you're watering your flowers out there in the summertime. So there's the onshore winds picking up as we head through the night. Notice by 8 o'clock, widespread rain out there. May get a little bit of a break around lunchtime, but then here comes more rain as the center of the storm approaches from the south. On and off we go with the rain as we head through the day on Sunday. May get a brief break as we head into Sunday evening as the storm starts moving off the East Coast. In terms of the amount of rain, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches of rain, a little bit more along the banks of the Chesapeake off down to our south. I think much of the ground is going to be able to handle this. Just be advised, they're going to be out and about. There could be some water on some roadways, those poor drainage areas like Plum Street in Lancaster. Yeah, that could flood over. We'll keep the chances for a few showers around on into Monday, into Tuesday, but notice the temperatures staying unseasonably cool with highs much of the next 5 to 7 days, staying in the 60s. Chances for showers will linger in the forecast as the storm sits off the East Coast for next weekend as well.